Okay, so let's start covering about the interface, starting off with the menu bar, something you can find over here. And in the menu bar, like any other software, you're gonna find the file menu, where you got options like new projects, you can open projects, or you can even close your project without closing ArchiCad necessarily. You can also save as, and you also got the interoperability menu where you can merge many projects into one file, or you even get one option to generate a mesh from a topographical survey. Besides, you got many other options like placing external drawings, like for example from AutoCAD. You got the libraries and objects menu where you can check how's your libraries. You can save selections like many of these library objects, or you got a bunch of options in order to import blocks, in order to import files from Rhinoceros 3D, which is another software which you can use mainly for organic geometries, or you even get an option in order to import families from Revit, which is quite useful in order to populate your project with many kinds of objects. You also got some options like the plot menu, you got the page setup, the print, and you can also exit your project anytime. In the edit menu, you get all the options in order to edit geometry, in order to find geometry, in order to group. You get options like the display order. And something I want to point out is that yes, you can do 3 clicks in order to activate any of these options, but as many other software, something that ArchiCAD also has is shortcuts, which you can consult, which you can view over here. Like for example, under you can press Ctrl Z or paste Ctrl V, Ctrl C, Ctrl X. You can also, for example, repeat the last command by making 3 clicks or simply pressing Ctrl and V. And this applies for every category because you can notice that some of these options have some shortcuts which you can also press in order to execute this command. So in the edit options, you got undo, you got Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl X, you got all the options for grouping elements, you got display order, same stuff like in PowerPoint presentations, where you can bring your stuff to the front or you can just send it to the back. You can also lock elements, something quite useful if you want to lock something in particular and you just don't want to lock the whole layer. And you also get all the commands that ArchiCAD has, which are many commands. You got a whole menu for the move command. You can drag, you can rotate, you can mirror, you can elevate, or you can even press all these shortcuts in order to drag, rotate, mirror, elevate a little bit more fast. Same as Illustrator, you get many options in order to align your elements. Like for example, you can align elements in the horizontal directions, or you can either align your elements in the vertical directions, either to the top or either to the bottom. You can also distribute your elements along X, Y, XY, or you got many other options which we are going to be covering little by little along the whole course.